Welcome to Dynamo Dynamics, winning goals to digital dominance. I'm your host, Danny Perry, and with me as always is my guy, Kai Peterson. And Kai, I kind of grew up in the 70s, and they said streaking was bad. It had a negative connotation back then, but the Dynamo are doing a little streaking. What do you think?
That's nice. 2 games, 2 wins, both same scoreline.
Who would have thought?
Yes. we're back actually in the playoff contention, so turned around the season in 2 games, which is beautiful.
It really was. It seems like they found their offense and their defense kind of at the same time. Or maybe it's just Minnesota and Dallas that brought the best out of them. I don't know. What do you think?
I think a little bit of everything. I think it's too early in the streak to really say what's been the biggest thing.
Hey, man.
But scoring goals is...
It's a 2-game winning streak. How often have we been able to say that this year?
Not often. So, 2 games unbeaten. Nice. 2 games won. We're in a step in the right direction.
Definitely. Well, we were very pleased with the results, obviously, and Minnesota was up first, and that was Dynamo dominated really on the stats and of course on the score line with a 2-0 win. Both goals by defenders though, a center back and a left back.
Yeah, the first goal was it was just kind of right place at the right time kind of goal, just deflection, bounced probably 20-30 feet in the air, landed on our guy's Ortiz's head, put it away. I mean, I can't complain about
those kind of goals, though. It's like, hey, how did that happen?
Those are my least favorite goals when they get scored on my team. So.
Exactly. When you're doing the scoring, it's great. But what about the second?
Second one, another just wonky goal, kind of. I mean, our left back shoots, deflects off the defender, bounces right back to his feet, has the same exact shot again, just...
Put it away this time, though. He definitely put it away with some authority.
I
enjoyed that. So it was a little, maybe a little fluky, but you had to be there. You had to be in the spot.
Yeah.
You had to be prepared to take the shot, to get your shots off. So
we did trouble their keeper a little bit more than they troubled ours for sure. So, I mean, I think that was just I think even if we didn't score one of those goals, another goal was going to come at some point. So
that's what it definitely was looking like that. But I guess, and we can talk about this more as we discuss the next match, but you mentioned the keeper, this Bond. He seems to have a little something.
Yeah.
I mean, he's made some great saves, and especially in the Dallas match.
Yeah, the Dallas game, he really showed up for that one, and it's really great to see a young keeper. I think he's 21 or 22, and the younger guys are really stepping up for us right now. I mean, I think our whole team is fairly young. We don't really have
no Hector Herrera,
no true veteran,
grizzled vets, but they're coming together, and I guess we should have expected this. I guess with all of the turnover from last season to this season, to expect them to come out and to be playing in the same way they ended last year with all of those departures and new arrivals probably wasn't realistic, but we're fans, right?
Yeah, so we're a little bit delusional, but that's what comes with being a fan of your team. So.
Yeah, it's starting to come together now.
Yeah,
or it appears to be coming together now. And so in that Minnesota game, I mean, you were talking about the young guys, McGlynn. That was
the Dallas game.
I'm sorry, the Dallas game. Talking about the young players and coming to the front, man. McGlynn I'm starting to think that kid is something special, man, because it's his ball placement from set pieces or in open play, his shot selection, everything is just really, really good.
Yeah, when he misses, it's a foot away from being a goal, and he
didn't miss this time.
Yeah, no. I think he actually did have one miss against Dallas, another shot outside the box that would have been really nice, and he missed maybe a foot or 2 feet wide, but they're really close. I mean, I think he's really gaining a lot of confidence, especially from the set pieces. I mean, earlier in the season, it felt like the only goals we'd score were from a McGlynn free kick that he would just pass perfectly to someone's head. But now he's scoring goals.
And still putting those perfect passes right on people's heads, because the other goals was set up by his ball into the box as well. Now it didn't turn into an assist, but it was a direct goal involvement. So that was pretty spectacular. But the Dorsey, your guy, Griffin Dorsey, so he's not quite like, he's not Brad Smith. He doesn't look like he's moving fast. You know how Brad Smith was, like he's moving full speed, but he doesn't look like he's moving at all. Dorsey is not moves. Quite at that level, but it doesn't seem he's moving as fast as he is.
No, I think he's just very fluid, though. I don't think he's not very choppy. He's just, I mean, we saw him at the end of last season break someone's ankles, but he's not the fastest guy, but he's very smooth, and I think he has a lot of football IQ. He just knows where to be at the right time. He knows who to play the ball to, and even when he shoots, they're pretty good looks.
Shots. Yeah, they're definitely
coming from a defender. I mean,
yeah. And I mean, this one he did all the work. He got the ball down on our end and took it all the way down the right side, and one give and go with Ortiz, and back to him, and blam, it's in the back in the net. It was awesome. It really was. Those were two really good goals in the FC Dallas match. So we got the win. So it makes it even better. Yeah.
Another win is good for us because the way our season started was just not looking too great. We thought the season was over before it even actually started, but now we're back.
Yeah.
We're sitting 10th, and that's 2 points off 9th and 8th, and we got I think 8th place coming up on the weekend. So
we've got a chance to make it up. I think we've got
San Jose on the weekend.
San Jose, that's correct.
But before that, we have the Cup game against Austin at Austin, and I think we need to
put it on them.
Yeah,
put it on them. Yeah, I think so. I think it's just important to keep the form going. You know what I mean? So I know Olsen is rotating or experimenting with his rotations and all of that. I think he may have latched onto some play the kids, man. It's basically what it's turning into, or is play these young players, and he's getting the results for that. I think you need to keep that continuity going, so I wouldn't expect too heavy a rotation, would you?
Yeah, no, I think it's just going to be the same thing that we've seen from the past two games. And, I mean, going into Austin, it's this Wednesday. It's going to be a big game. I mean, round of 16, Texas rivalry, we already lost to them once. We need to walk into their stadium and,
take it back.
Definitely.
Well, do you want to give a prediction?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it going. I think we'll win 2-0.
The theme of the week.
The theme of just 2-0s.
Ooh, on the road, I think I'm going to go with 2-1, but still Dynamo. 2-1 Dynamo. I think this one will be a little bit closer. They'll claw one back at the end. We'll be up 2-0.
Yeah.
And they'll get one
there
late.
You go.
They'll get one. They'll claw one back late. But we'll go and win this derby.
Yeah, and then we got San Jose on the weekend. We're playing at San Jose, so it's a really close table matchup, 8 versus 10. But I think we're gonna bring our form through Wednesday and then to the weekend. And I think my score prediction. I think last year San Jose were always really high scoring games.
They were. It was 4-3 and
4-3. I think I'll go Dynamo 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah, keep it a little bit lower than
than last year.
Yeah.
See, I guess it's not late enough in the season to call this like a 6-pointer, but it almost is as far as where they sit in the table versus where we sit, because they're right at the cusp of that playoff positioning, and we're right behind them.
Yeah.
So if we win this, it has a bigger impact on the standings than just one match or 3 points. But
definitely.
So we need to win it. I'm gonna go with you said 3-2. I'm going 3-1. 3-1 down.
3-1.
3-1 down. So that's that would look real good for our next show if both of those come to fruition. So so we're looking forward to that. Something I'm not looking forward to. The Europa League final is tomorrow, correct?
Yep.
Remind me, who's playing in that match?
We have two of the greatest Premier League clubs, Tottenham and Manchester United.
Words never used in the same sentence together. Some of the greatest Premier League clubs, Tottenham. Now, come on. I don't know where they sit in the Premier League table, but they're pretty low.
16th versus 17th
for the Europa League title.
Yeah.
I don't know. Make it make sense.
They've just performed in European competition, but not the Premier League. Who knows?
Well, they get to play each other. There will be a match.
There will be a winner.
There will someone will win it.
Someone will hold that trophy tomorrow.
It's true. It's true.
And who would you like to hold that trophy?
There are some decisions that I just don't like to make. This will be one of them. Just picking between Tottenham and Manchester United, it's almost anathema to choose one of them to even win. But I guess we have to. I am going to go Manchester United.
All right.
2-1.
Interesting pick.
That's like drinking poison, so they say it, but it would have been even worse.
I don't know. I think I'm going with it's just the year of the non-winners winning trophies. We saw Crystal Palace win their first trophy in 70-something years. Bologna won one in over 50 years. Harry Kane won his first trophy ever. I think I'm going to Tottenham. I'll be rooting for Tottenham this Wednesday, and I'll be excited to see them lift their first trophy in who knows how long.
Oh my God! Oh well, I'll be looking for the exact opposite, but I will still get no enjoyment from United lifting the trophy either. So either way, because this is
I think as an Arsenal
situation
fan,
for me.
I think as an Arsenal fan, you have to not pick Tottenham. It's basically anybody but Tottenham.
But
but
this is the worst choice you'd have to make, because these would be United is one of those teams that people fall on the love them or hate them spectrum. Yeah. So I fall on the kind of hate them spectrum. But Tottenham being the biggest rival, you have to hate them even more, right?
Yeah.
So grudgingly, United.
I think just for friendly banter, I'm going Tottenham. I think it'd be.
What's your scoreline?
I think it'll be 2-2, then go to penalties, and Tottenham will win on pens. But I don't know. Both of their strikers, I think, have a combined 11 goals on the year. So,
well,
I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I know Højlund. I don't. They're not really world class. It may be 0-0 and go to penalties. Who knows?
No, that would be oddly appropriate. And then everybody misses except for one United player. Every penalty is saved. That would be the best Europa League final ever.
I don't know.
Or not.
Maybe the most boring.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see how that one goes tomorrow night. And then I know we have the Champions League final coming up in a couple of weeks. We'll hold off on that prediction until then. Sheesh, man. We can...
Other than that, it's really just NBA right now. I mean, do you have a prediction now that we're in the... we're kind of closing in?
I think Minnesota is going to the finals, and I think, believe it or not, it's going to be the Knicks.
I think I agree. I think actually, my brain says OKC to the final, but my heart, I think I picked Minnesota earlier. I want them to win it. That'd be cool to see them win it all, and I think I got the Knicks going as well. And then I don't know. I think it's a too early prediction to say who wins it all, but I'm sticking with Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, I won't go that far yet. I'll see how these series goes. But I like that Minnesota team. I think they're a good squad. The Knicks are. I mean, basketball's just better when that team is good.
Yeah.
So so they're always relevant, and you see how they're reacting in New York City to winning a second round series as if they won the finals, man. So that tells you how big basketball is there in New York City, but and how relevant the Knicks are. So it's been the NBA playoffs have been good. I mean, this has been a great year for the playoffs and a lot of physicality.
Great year for basketball in general, I think. But yeah, let us know your thoughts and predictions on Europe, or I guess Europa League will already be finished. Give Tottenham a big clap of your hands for holding up a trophy. And let us know your predictions for, I guess, the San Jose game, since Austin will be over by the time this is out.
There you go. Let us know what you think. And hit us on all our socials. You know where to find us. And we will definitely see you guys next week for the next episode of Dynamo Dynamics. Thanks for joining.